Hello, everybody. Arcader Zero here with another role-playing game review. Another superhero role-playing game. Seems like there's just a ton of these coming out. I'm not really complaining. I think everybody should have a shot. So I got this book. First of all, I wasn't expecting it to be so big. I gotta use my muscles to pick it up. This thing's thick. Sentinel Comics, the role-playing game, the core rule book. I believe this was based on a card game that came out, from my understanding, and it became very popular. I think they had some digital versions of it as well as a physical version. I don't know. I could be mistaken. If you know, please comment down below. But they came out with a role-playing game. I started looking through it. I was like, this is dumb. All right? I don't like it. But then, I got to the character creation. And this thing is fucking awesome. Let me tell you, when it comes to character creation, the master of superhero random generation is and always will be Villains Vigilantes, the second edition from back in the 80s. That thing was wild. You had these tables you rolled on. You got this mishmash of powers, and you had to think it out. What am I going to make out of this? So, like, if you got, like, a paralysis device and a disintegration device, then you have to sit there and think, what should I do about this? Oh, maybe it's a time gun and it can freeze people in time or disintegrate a door, that type of thing. So you're always kind of thinking outside the box. It was a great exercise in creativity. One of the best. It's like one of the best stress relievers I have in my life, where I can just sit down, roll up random characters and think of, what powers would they have? One of the better things about it too was, you're playing yourself, which was really cool. What would I do if I had powers? That type of thing. I was always hooked on that. So Sentinel's Comics, I think, has the best modern random generation. They've got tables for everything. And you go through a creation process. And it's not like you're going to build, okay, I've got so many points, I want to build this, I want to build this. No, you have to go through the process. And it works. I made a character, I rolled up a character who had a mystic sword, and he could regenerate, and he was like a street level type hero. And it was fucking cool, and he had a cool background and everything. So everything that you roll upon every table has a point, and it brings you to the next point. It says, okay, now you have this many dice to roll on the next table. And it works very well. It's a lot of fun to create characters. I really want to play this. I was happy to learn that Foundry VTT has a plugin for Sentinel Comics. Very excited about that. And let's really get into it. First of all, it's a big-ass book. It's over 400 pages long. And the art in it is fantastic. Let me show you that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And it's consistent. It has a consistent style of art, except for this one page. It's really funny. You see that guy? The guy with the little fro and his big old chin. That guy made me laugh. But hold on, let me go back where some of the characters are. The art in it is really good. The layout is excellent. It's laid out and it looks like it's straight out of a comic book. Let's see. Where is a cool character back here? I don't know. But here's some. There's some more art. It's really good. Trust me. There are other really good pictures in here, like some of their mainstay characters, I guess. Like, look at her. You see her? Ooh, let me. Look at that. Very, very cool. I like it. So, it's a big book, well laid out. The rules work. It's not. It's more of a action-based book. Hey, stop scratching. It's my German Shepherd down there. I decided to scratch when I'm in the middle of filming. Oh, and the inside cover. Look at this. It's like made up of all these fake comic book covers that they did. That is commitment. Look at that. That's fantastic. All right, so it's not like, oh, yeah, you're going to have super strength and everything out, but it doesn't have stats. You're looking to roll 3 dice, and you always take the middle one, unless you've got an ability that says you can take the higher number, or you can use the lower number for something else, or you can add 2 of them together. It works. It's really weird, but it works. It's original. I don't know who came up with this system, but good job. It's different. It's not like any of the other role playing games. It's not a Champions clone. It's not a DC clone. It's not a Marvel superheroes clone. It's its own thing. Okay, and I said that with a southern accent on purpose. So you have three dice you're assembling out of a dice pool, kind of like Cortex Prime did, where you're, all right, I'm going to use this, this, and this and make a dice pool and roll it. It's kind of like that, just a little bit different. And it uses something called the Gyro System, which stands for green, red. No, wait. Green, yellow, red, and out. Gyro. So you're in a green status. Okay, your health is full. You're in green, but the environment might be in a yellow stasis. So you're gonna have move down to your yellow stasis, and your yellow stasis dice. Not only your dice is different each stage, but you have access to different abilities. At first, I thought this wouldn't work, but it actually kind of makes sense, and it's kind of cool the way they did it. It's much different, so it's exciting when you're getting down to the red, and all of a sudden, oh, everything's on the line. Well, that's when the Human Torch can go supernova, and you can pull off all these wacky abilities. It really works in terms of comic books. Very original, and I like it. What else can I say about this book? I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but I want to. I'll find a group at some point that'll want to roll up some characters and play some superheroes. Have you heard of this? Let me know down below. I give it a thumbs up. I really like this. Prowlers and Paragons is still probably my favorite for really playing. You can make anything you want, but man, this pulls a close second. Of course, Cortex Prime is good for everything. That's my favorite everything role-playing game. This is really, really good. I urge everybody to kind of check this out. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I did pay money for it. It's really good. The explanations in the book, they're all laid out in comic book format, so it's easy to read. If you like reading comic books, you're going to like this. Has rules for creating villains, creating minions. You can make just about anything in this. Like, here's one of those comic book covers too in there. Really friggin' cool. I really like this. There's a scene tracker, because your scene can go into different zones depending on what's going on. So when it's in the red zone, maybe that thing is about to explode, the gas tank or whatever it is. Really friggin' cool. Highly recommend it. Go out and buy it. It'll be worth your money. I promise you. No, I don't. But everybody's different. I liked it. Hope everybody's doing well. And I will talk to everybody soon. Bye. Oh, yeah. One more thing about Sentinel Comics. When you're doing the random generation, which I liked, I forgot to add this in, is that you roll some dice, and it's not like, oh, I just rolled this. This is what I get. No, because you're rolling a couple of dice. I can either take one die, or let's say one die, use that number. I can take the other one and use that number, or I can add them both together. Or there's a third die, I can add that in there, or just take the third die because you're rolling three dice. It's really cool. So it gives you options. So I can either be a person from another time, I could be from outer space, or I could be someone who was raised on the streets, whatever it might be. And it gets you thinking, what kind of character is this going to come out to be? Very cool. Anyway, bye.